Alright, so we're back, and I still want to know if we're going to tell Sebastian about, knowing that we can take the pain away from somebody. Even though we don't know how to perform it, we might figure something out. I have no idea what's going to happen with that, but I don't know, man. It's crazy that... Yeah, I know it's full. It's always full. What do you want me to do? I think the chest is up here. I don't remember exactly where that chest is at. Yeah, it is here. Okay.
I can't help it if I've never encountered a dangerous beast.
Another house token for the house chest.
I said I once had a canary. She almost threw me out of class.
I can't decide if I like Professor Weasley or Professor Hecat.
Yo, we're so close.
Hecat. No.
Honestly, we're just gonna continue on with the main missions unless there's one for Sebastian, which I don't think we have one right now. But other than that, we're just gonna continue on with the main ones, and we'll go from there.
Oh,
Off on another adventure, are we?
Yes, indeed we are. I know the videos have been a little longer than usual, but I just get carried away and I lose track of time, so it's all right. Let me see here. Kind of just want to look around for the tokens.
Revelio.
I should be able to hear the key. But man, I got so many that it's getting harder to just find them.
Yet another inflating charm.
Yo, where's she at? I gotta look where she's at, because I think she's pretty far out. Oh yeah, she's way out there. So actually, I'm gonna fast travel all the way over here and then just walk from there. Kind of what we've been doing, just exploring the new area, looking around, see what we find, and then that's pretty much it. Oh, like, is that the dragon? But the door was opening. Looks like there's a trial there, but I don't even have enough leaves to get that started.
Confringo. I know what that means. Merlin trial. Accio. Confringo. Incendio.
There we go. Kind of just look around here, see what we find.
Revelio.
Everything being all snowy looks completely different. You're just not used to it. Looks like there's a camp there. Yo, there's a whole bunch of stuff over here.
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time. Revelio.
Yo, what is in here? That must be the way down, so we'll leave it alone for now. Doesn't look like there's a lot going on back here. Yo, what is that?
Descendo.
Levioso!
Accio!
Here's ten.
Confringo!
Levioso!
Accio!
Would you like me to put you down?
Alive.
Levioso!
Confringo! Incendio!
Where'd that guy go? You know, even though I upgraded my storage, I'm still having problems, so I'm not even gonna bother picking stuff up.
Accio! Confringo! Levioso!
You're no match. Release me!
I don't know what kind of magic that was.
Just wait till I come down.
Protego!
Roll it away!
Incendio! Accio!
You're dancing on Jane. Might want to look out.
Expulso! Satisfying.
Rookwoods don't go down easy.
Confringo!
You will pay for your...
Protego!
You bothering me, bro?
Confringo!
Studying Salazar's Severan's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
Oh, Sebastian, you're gonna have to wait, bro. I'm way out here. I don't want to have to come back all the way over here. We'll go to him after this one.
Accio! Confringo! Incendio!
Levioso!
You're sitting off my eyebrows!
You'll feel that tomorrow.
Protego!
Stop flitting around like a bennywig!
No!
No.
Accio! Confringo! Levioso!
Awesome.
Your poaching days are over.
Okay, we gotta go up this way. That's just the cave entrance. I still gotta explore a lot of stuff around here. Like I want to, and then I can't, you know? Unless you guys want to see all that stuff, but...
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horndale Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poacher spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
Seems like a lot of people are finding out that they're after me.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
Hey, bro, you better watch out who you're talking to.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
Or are we seriously going around this whole lake? Yo!
That's the third time I've seen a Dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
I wonder what it could be.
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Pelts. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long.
Right, we got some health.
Revelio.
What is she looking at?
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Revelio.
Oh, there's something else back here.
This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
We'll do this. We'll do this for now, and then we'll kind of see what happens.
Barnabas Totalis.
We'll go ahead and do that, just so I can get rid of some, in case a fight does break out. I don't have to fight too many of them.
There's trouble afoot.
This one looks different.
Barnabas Totalis.
With that bright red.
Stop right there! Or I'll make you stop! Levioso!
Accio. Confringo.
Yo, I broke the bridge. I didn't know that was gonna happen. That is not cool.
The Ministry ought to relax their feelings towards that dark arts.
I didn't think that was actually possible, though.
Huh? They come. Oh. Come here,
Of course.
What have you done?
back in it.
Knew I'd find you.
Back for more.
Accio.
Right. The lamb returned. Shall we finish what we started?
Accio. Incendio.
Is that it? No, there's one more back here somewhere.
Accio.
Okay, there we go.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted. That's a brilliant idea.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with him.
Alright, so I guess we're just gonna look around here. Kinda wanna see the fight, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Nah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside any of them. Don't know how Ramrock's stomach's being near Rookwood. Foul beast.
Not much longer now. Soon our necks will be up.
Rather unwise coming back this way.
Didn't want to start a fight, but I guess.
What I wouldn't give to be a Demiguise right now.
It's not like they can hear anything right now. They have a whole dragon fight going. Oh, I gotta speak
Did
with
you hear
her.
those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her, shall we? One foot in front of the next and quiet as can be.
Guess we're gonna let the dragon go loose.
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for us.
Hello, Amora.
I wonder if I can capture it, like inside the bag. We'll give it a try, and then we'll see what happens. Oh, it's just an egg.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
That's it. But it's the word.
Careful! Ramrock will want his dragon intact! Those goblins in my family turned to
What was that?
Leviosa! How's the view?
What have you done?
Leviosa!
I want you to start throwing everything around.
You want me to put you down? Leviosa! How's the view?
Benita.
Leviosa!
Incendio.
Leviosa!
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend. My brain.
Stop right there. I hope your affairs are
Incendio.
Give him ships to shatter.
Yo, I am going in.
Intention does not belong in battle.
enjoy suffering, do you? You'll have to fight eventually.
What do I gotta use?
Looks like summer. Leviosa! Did you not protect you down?
Confringo. Incendio.
Is that it?
You will fall!
Leviosa!
Damn it! I've no patience for these things.
Incendio. Confringo.
I don't have anything else I can use, so
That was
Accio. Incendio.
Leviosa!
no.
Look along! Leviosa!
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out. It was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It'd be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
I don't know why that potion's still in my hand. That's pretty funny, actually. Let me see what we got here. We're gonna go speak with Sebastian. Acquire and use an invisibility potion. Okay, so now I just gotta get an invisibility potion, which I had one, but I gave it away. And I don't even have the recipes for it. May have to go buy one somewhere. Let's go talk with Sebastian.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
So we'll go ahead and talk with Sebastian and then go from there. Where is he at? Oh, I guess that's the wrong one.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
We need to tell him. He's the reason we found the book, and he deserves to know what you've learned.
You've seen how he frets about the dark arts. I promise, I'll tell him when I found the relic. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous. We were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I appreciate you telling Sebastian not to keep this from me, but going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further. But if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
I'll let you know, bro. So I guess that is it. We're just gonna have to wait for Sebastian to, you know, to let us know, and then we'll continue on with that. I guess we're gonna have to. I guess I have to do this. I guess it's one that requires us to do before we even move on. A transformation spell. Oh, we gotta go up. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do this, and then we'll go to her class, and then move on, I guess. I was thinking of actually doing all the side missions when I'm not recording, just to get them out the way. So I'm kind of... Is it here? Kind of debating if I should do it after I finish the main story, like the whole game, and then do some videos after I beat the game, you know, doing all the side missions and just going around and exploring. Or if I just...
So this is the underground harbor.
Or if I should just do it on my own.
The Grey Lady. I'd say hello, but she doesn't seem particularly social.
Revelio.
Alright, so we got that. Now time to go get the other one. Which is where? It is out of here, so we gotta go back up. I didn't even know that was an elevator, to be honest. Right, now we go back this way. I don't see why we need these pages, but we'll grab them anyways. I'm surprised that I didn't find them on my own. Is this the library? See, because we've been here. I could have probably found them way before this mission, and I didn't.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Yes, I am.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humor me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
I don't know.
The golden snidget.
Correct! The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Man, I'm gonna just guess here.
The pepper up potion.
I'm afraid the answer was Felix Felicis. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
I have no idea.
The snitch.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the quaffle. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
False.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
Wow, those were easy?
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind.
Revelio.
I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
Oh, what is that? Is that one of those tokens? It is. But where's the key? Oh, it's right here.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
There we go. Just a few more. Right, time to get out. And then I guess we can go ahead and wait outside and then get the class going. Here we are.
I haven't been called Puffskein Dunking once since you brought me that venomous tentacular leaf. I think I am actually braver.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
There we go.
Beautifully done.
I don't think I have to, but we'll just talk to her, and then if I do, then I will.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Were your meetings with Professor Black's house elf and exploration of various caves down by the lake connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Not at all. I was, intrigued by stories of a giant squid and wanted to learn more. I encountered Scrope, who seemed delighted to share what he knew.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
All right, it seems like we're doing pretty good.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
Sebastian, what are you up to now?
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
Oh, we know somebody. That guy with the
Mentioning something
telescope.
about gobbledygook.
I don't know if it's gonna be a good idea to take him though. So I can't do that trial yet.
Potato!
I'm coming, Sebastian. You wait for me, I'll be there. Wow, I didn't want to climb that, but okay.
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so distracted by the scriptorium and Slytherin's book that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing. I say we take them head on. Let's bury some enemies.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
Let's go.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Accio! Confringo! Incendio! Accio!
I won't rest.
Accio! Incendio!
Oh, help me out, Sebastian.
Prepare to surrender now. Much too. I've been fighting since before now.
Confringo! Incendio!
A miss!
Accio! Confringo! Incendio! Incendio! Levioso! Revelio!
Where did this one come from?
Accio! Revelio!
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
Yes, indeed. Right, we're getting some money.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
Perhaps we can find an alternate route up ahead.
Sneaking around has its appeal.
Who's there?
You won't get away with that.
Accio! Confringo!
It's just being reckless out here.
Accio! Confringo! Protego!
I won't rest.
Accio! Confringo! Incendio!
Nice.
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
Revelio.
Right, I guess we're going inside.